Hi, I'm Healing Means. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a vlog in a car video. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am on my way to a meeting, but on the drive I decided to just do a vlog in the car video. I have just lots of things to say today, so I'm gonna try to stay on track. But if y'all see a lot of editing, a lot of cuts, a lot of zooming and cropping, it's because I'm all over the place. But I want to try to put things together so they make sense. Yesterday on Monday, I did a garden live stream with Joy. I believe her channel is Joy of the Garden and Home. The live stream is on my channel, so we've been swapping back and forth. We've been doing, I think this was our third live stream. So every 2 weeks, Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, we've been doing gardening live streams together. So 1 week it'll be hosted on my channel, and then the next 2 weeks it'll be hosted on her channel. So we've been doing that. Yesterday we talked about seed starting basics. So if you're interested in that, interested in gardening, if you just want to support both of us, please go ahead and check out the live stream from yesterday, and just look back and check out all of the live streams. Y'all, spoiler alert on that live stream, while we had just got started, I don't know, maybe we was like 10 minutes into the live stream, y'all, why my power went out. That's California for you. No weather issues, no weather conditions, y'all, the power went out. So I was out of the live stream for, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes or something, I don't know, but eventually I came back. We finished the live stream. It's about an hour. The first one was supposed to be 30 minutes, y'all, and it ended up going over an hour. So I really like Joy. I like, what she's doing on her channel. And to me, it's interesting to me because I'm in Southern California, zone 10/11, and she's in like Northern New York, or she's in New York, and she's zone 6. So the different climates and temperatures and microclimates, and just showing how no matter where you are, you can garden. It is affordable. I have a passion for gardening. I do. Next, okay, this hair, this is quick. I'm not at a red light, y'all, but this hair, and I'll try to show you more throughout, but this is 2-day hair. So on Sunday night, after spending over 5 hours in the backyard shenanigans garden, trying to do more cleanup and prepare for my 2025 garden that I still have not started, y'all. And that's not normal for me, because normally the middle of February or like the first week of March, I'm starting stuff in my garden, but not this year. It was a lot of work, sweat and dirt everywhere, so I had to wash my hair. I use the Afro-G Curlific shampoo. Check out the video if you want to see my first impressions on that line. So the Afro-G Curlific line. Now that I've used the shampoo twice, I'm not buying it again. So when I first used the shampoo, of course I did it out of shower, because I don't do shower videos. Y'all, we ain't doing that. But I did it outside the shower, and I felt like the shampoo was a little harsh on my hair. And I said, you know what? Maybe in the shower with running water, I would have a better experience. No, y'all. That shampoo is too rough for my hair. And it just was a tangled mess, even in the shower with running water, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I'm going to use it. Or, pass it on to be used, and that shampoo will not be a repurchase. Now, I didn't use the deep treatment or the texture treatment or whatever we call it in the deep conditioner, because it wasn't in the shower. But I did use some of the, y'all, what was that? I believe, I couldn't remember where I bought it from, whether I bought it from Ross or Marshall or Sally Beauty or something, like Elite Essentials it might have been like an argan oil deep conditioner, but anyway, so I used that, and that was pretty good. It was, you know, it was pretty average. I probably would not buy that product again, but it probably is not available anyway. It just is okay for a deep conditioner, maybe with heat. And I can't remember if the last time I used it with heat. Using it with heat might be better, but just in the shower using it, like, it was okay, but it just wasn't, I don't know. And y'all, it probably was because my hair was so tangled from that shampoo that I probably needed to use that deep conditioner under heat just to help. But I was in the shower, so okay. And then I used, y'all, I had, you know how you turn the bottle upside down and just like the shoulder, so from like the top of the bottle just to the shoulder, I had about half of that, of the Design Essentials Coconut and Manoi hydrating milk, I believe, the leave-in, y'all, the step 3, the moisturizer. So I had just that, y'all. I started using it. I was like, you know, this is not gonna be enough for my head, so I added water to that just to have just a preliminary coating of a leave-in on my hair. So I applied that to my hair, and then I used the Allocate Naturals lemongrass gel, the one that was dehydrated, and I rehydrated it, and plus I have more of that. And when I tell y'all I gobbed it, your girl gobbed. I gobbed and swabbed and swiped and swipped. I put a lot. I put a lot. And I did these twists. So I believe I have 6 in the back. I have 3 on this side, and I think I have 6 on this side. So it's medium twist. And the same night, right after I finished the twist, I got under the hairdryer. And I stayed under the hairdryer for at least an hour. That was Sunday night, and I can feel, especially like at the root, y'all, this is definitely a cast. It's a cast, it's a crunch. But that's good though, that's good. I did put perm rods on the ends, you know, just to give me a little curl. And maybe later on today, I have to see what my schedule is about. Maybe later on today, I'll do like a quick takedown video just to show you what this looks, you know, on the takedown. But y'all know tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, because it's very overcast today for some reason. Like, I gotta check the weather. I wasn't expecting no rain, but it's very overcast. But y'all know Wednesdays is my trail walk Wednesday, my community garden, and then I work in my own garden. Look at this traffic. Complete stop on the traffic, y'all. Oh, now I got a van about to hit me because he rushing. Don't rush, baby, don't rush. Now look at everybody trying to get over. People crisscrossing the lanes. I'm in an on-ramp lane, which is also an off-ramp lane, in about 1/8 of a mile. So I need to try to hurry up and get over. And then the lane that I'm getting over into, it goes out in about 1/4 of a mile. So yeah, this is, now look at this person. They do not want to let me in. And it's a Tesla Model 3, baby. You better back up. You know the S is where it's at. The Model 3 little baby sister. Get back, baby. Get back. Because you know I was going to get in anyway. Oh, now, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and switch into that right quick. I did a whole video on the Teslas and how cars was being vandalized, setting on fire Tesla dealerships and all that kind of stuff. I started to upload that video, but I didn't. I admit, you know, partially I was a little bit in my feelings. I mean, because I drive a Tesla, so of course it's gonna hit me a different way than it hit somebody who either don't own a Tesla, you don't know anybody who own a Tesla, or quite frankly, you hate Elon Musk. So it hit a different way. And so I decided not to upload that video. But I do want to say this. As an individual owner of a Tesla, I don't have anything to do with what you doing. So you vandalizing and burning up my car and shooting at it with bullets, with real bullets, and breaking the windows and tearing up my vehicle that I paid for with my money, is not gonna help you because, you know, you hate the current administration, or you hate, you know, the dude that own a company that's helping the administration. Please leave our individual cars alone. Leave all of the cars alone, because eventually I think you're going to get caught and you're going to go to jail. They're talking about up to 20 years. You know, peacefully protest. Protest in a way that'll benefit you and that'll help you get your point across. And to me, the easiest way to do that is don't buy a Tesla. Don't spend your hard-earned dollars supporting a person, a company, or whatever that you don't like. Talk with your dollars, not with your hands and guns and, you know, Molotov bottles and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna leave that right there, but that's my take on it. So far my car has not been vandalized, but it seemed like the ruckus is getting closer and closer to my personal area. So, you know, please, 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 please. And I hope this died down, but from what I'm hearing and seeing on the news, people say like it's getting worse and worse. We'll see. I'll keep you updated on that. To me, that's a sad story to tell, but it personally affects me. And like I said, no matter who you are, when things personally affect you, you know, you just have a different take on it to, you know, somebody who it does not personally affect. Okay, enough time on that. I may do a takedown video today on this hair. If not, you will probably see these twists for a couple of more days, and then at some point I'll just do a whole nother wash day and I won't take them down at all, because at this point, with, like I said, tomorrow, Wednesday being my wash day, my trail walk and all of that kind of stuff, it doesn't make sense to take them down. And the only reason I take them down is just so you can see how my hair looks, you know, after I have done something like this. I don't take them down for me, because if it was up to me, I would just leave them in a twist or the plaits or whatever I do, like, you know, the whole time. Something else that I want to talk about. Do I want to talk about this? Yes, I do want to talk about this, but this is something else that hit me kind of close. It's something I got to put my big girl panties on, and I got to have a tough shell, because it is a sensitive topic. It could be a controversial topic. Everybody have their own opinion about it, and I was just deciding whether or not to put myself out there on it. So today is day 31. So I have completed 30 days of a weight loss plan. In 30 days, I have lost 16 pounds. If you want to know what I did, how I did it, if I'm going to keep doing it, if I'm going to change anything I did, y'all let me know, and I'm probably going to do that in a live stream, because it'll probably be better to just answer your questions like back and forth in a live stream. Or should I just do a video, put the information out there, and then just wait for the feedback? But yep, 16 pounds in 30 days. Spoiler alert, no over-the-counter medication or pills or whatever, and no prescription medication or pills. I'm very happy with my results. I didn't take my measurements, so that's something that I probably do if I continue to do it. You know, if I continue on the plan, or even if I take a break and go back to it again, I'll do my measurements and do the scale, because, you know, the scale don't tell it. The scale don't tell the whole story. It doesn't tell the whole story. I have a lot of weight to lose, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. 16 pounds in 30 days, y'all. That's good, because from what I have been told and what I have read and talked to medical professionals and all that kind of stuff, of which I am not any. I'm not any professional of any kind for anything at all. Don't. Even if I was a professional, I'm not playing one on YouTube. I do have certifications and all kind of things and stuff like that, but I ain't even telling you what is in, because I don't want you to think I know what I'm talking about. So I'm not a professional of any kind, not medical, not cosmetology, not, you know, hair, nothing that I talk about on this channel am I a professional. But from what I understand, 1 to 2 pounds a week is a healthy like weight loss schedule. So that would mean about 8 pounds a month at max, and I doubled that. So yeah, if you want me to talk about it, just let me know. Video or live stream, I want to, either way, I want to keep it to like 30 minutes or less. If it's a video, it's probably going to be about 15 minutes. If it's a live stream, it's probably going to be about 30 minutes. So y'all let me know on that. Going back to hair, so I told you that Joy of the Gardening Home, we have been doing gardening videos every other Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And this Saturday, she has invited me on her second channel, Joy Unhinged. I believe that's the channel. But she's going to be talking about hair care. And that is this Saturday. The specifics are on her channel, because I don't remember the time like right offhand, but it'll be this Saturday. And we'll be talking about hair care. I'm not sure the exact topic and stuff like that. Or if she told me, I don't remember, but I'm just kind of like a guest on her channel as she discusses that topic. So y'all, I'm gonna try to make sure my hair combs, since we doing a hair care video, a hair care live stream. Try to make sure my hair combed. Okay, going back to gardening, my pink lemonade lemon tree and my blood orange tree are at the brink of death, both of them. And I took snips of leaves and stems and branches to my local nursery, and they have a microscope, and they were able to examine it under a microscope and examine the pieces and stuff, and try to help me figure out what's going on. The blood orange tree seems to be the most simple thing to work with. It is dying from the top down, y'all. And the more I cut at the top, you know, like trying to cut away the dead, it just keep cutting. I mean, it just keep dying down. So basically what we need to do for that is just to take it out of the pot, examine the roots. The person couldn't see any bug damage or anything like that, because I took snippets of a few of the branches and the leaves. Everything looks good. It was hard for us to see where the graft is though, and I'm trying to determine whether or not the leaves that I have, because all of the leaves are beautiful, they're healthy, but I cannot determine if they are above or below the graft. But the plan for that one is to take it out of the pot, examine the roots, you know, clean it off real well, repot it in some new healthy soil, and just monitor it and just baby it. That's the plan for that. Now the pink lemonade lemon tree, y'all, and I'm so glad that I did not see this when I was cutting off the snippets and putting it in the little baggie to bring. There are a bug, so it's pest damage. It is pest damage like 100%. And when he put that little stem underneath the microscope, y'all, and I see the little bugs, I say, oh Lord, I said, I'm so glad I did not see that when I was cutting and snipping, because you wouldn't have had nothing to go off of. But little tiny bit, like I said, we needed a microscope to see them. I purchased a pesticide. It's by Monterey. I can't remember the name of it right offhand. I have a picture of it, so I'll put it in the picture. But I was looking at that because it has castor oil, it has the pesticide, and then like it's probably 99% water or something. It's 1% castor oil and 0.01% of the pesticide, y'all. In the 32-ounce bottle cost me $15. But I bought it because they took the time with me. They were so nice. It's a nursery that I visit often. I just bought some other stuff from there probably like a week and a half ago, and I was like, you know what, let me just try it because I want to save this tree instead of having to buy another one. I got up early this morning and I was thinking about it, because I always like to more in-depth process things that I was doing the day before. And I do that in the morning. So I got up this morning, I was like, you know what, let me check and see, because I have the IV Organics. Y'all remember I bought the IV Organic stuff in a can, and you mix it together and you paint the trees and stuff, and you can dilute it even more and spray it, use it as a foliar spray. And I was like, you know what, let me just check and see what's going on with that. And let me see what the ingredients. Well, it has castor oil, it has essential oils, and then water. And I was like, you know what, I wonder, can I use that, which is a natural remedy, a more natural remedy than using this other stuff, which is, you know, like a chemical pesticide. And I don't want to spray my trees. Like, I don't want to spray my trees with a chemical. Thank you, baby. Camaro, let me in. Thank you, darling. I don't want to spray my trees with a chemical if I can help it. None of my plants, my trees, whatever, y'all. But these trees about to die, y'all. So what I think I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, is, even though I spent $15 on that bottle of pesticide spray, I'm gonna try the IV Organics. And when I tell you I'm gonna cover the whole tree, I'm gonna cover the whole tree. I'm gonna cover the whole tree, and we gonna see. I'm gonna cover the whole tree with all the stuff. I'm gonna paint the trunk and the branches. I'm going to dilute a little bit more and kind of like paint the leaves. It'll be, more liquidy, but I'm gonna kind of like paint the leaves. I have the spray, y'all. I have the IV Organic spray, but the spray bottle broke. So that's what I need to do. I need to go to the Dollar Tree and get another spray bottle and just pour all that stuff out the broke bottle into the good bottle, and I'm gonna use that spray. And today might be a good day because it's overcast, as long as it don't rain. But today might be a good day for that. Speaking of Dollar Tree, so I started to do a little YouTube short on this, but I didn't for whatever reason. But I did take pictures. Now, I had already heard, and I remember saying this like last year. I probably did a YouTube short on it, where the prices at the Dollar Tree was going up from $1.25. Right? So I was in the store looking for aluminum pan, a shallow aluminum pan. My bone meal, which I had put in a plastic pitcher, y'all remember, because some critter had ripped open the bag. So I put the bag in a plastic pitcher with the top on it, and I had it under on my rack, but I don't know. It was on the table, y'all. All of that rain, it was out in the rain. So now I have a pitcher of bone meal filled with water. And y'all know, I paid a lot of money. That was 15 pounds of bone meal, y'all. And I had never used it, or I had barely used it. And I was like, y'all, I gotta try to save that. So I was looking for a shallow pan, and I was like, let me just pour like the bone meal solution in an aluminum pan and let it sit outside and see like if the heat, and it'll just evaporate the water, and then I'll be left with the bone meal. Now, I don't care if it's, end up clumpy or, whatever. Like, I don't care if it end up, like kind of crazy or whatever. Like, that don't bother me at all. I just wanted to still be able to use it. If it end up being a paste or, crumple jumble instead of like the powdery dust, like, I don't care. As long as it's still usable, I'm going to use it. So anyway, I was looking for the pans, and I got around to the aluminum pans. And y'all, why? Because you know how they changed it from $1, and all the little placard things on the shelf say $1.25. Why it say $1.75? It said $1.75, and my understanding is the Dollar Tree regular prices are going to be between $1.50 and $2. Now, y'all know they already had added their $3 and $5 premium selections. But now the base price is going to be between $1.50 and $2 instead of $1.25. But I took a picture. They had like a little paper picture talking about with a sale. Oh, a sale on aluminum foil and containers, $1.25. So now the sale price is $1.25. The regular price is $1.75. Yo, The Dollar Tree is killing me. The Dollar Tree is killing me. I might as well just go to like the regular store, because the Dollar Tree is not the Dollar Tree. It ain't the $1.25 tree. It's about to be the $1.50 to the $2 tree. I might as well just go to the regular store for that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am at my a place of appointment, so let me roll out and do what I have to do. Covered a lot of topics today. If any of them interest you, you want me to go more in depth on them, let me know. But that's all I have for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. That's out of order. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click that notifications bell. Make sure it is set to all. Like, comment, and share with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.